Judge Vonda takes control from the first second, cutting through the chaos with razor-sharp authority. She grills both mom and dad, dissecting every payment, every claim, every excuse. No one gets away with half-truths. She enforces accountability while balancing fairness. In this courtroom, she's the storm no one can ignore.
Judge Vanderbilt court is now in session. Judge, this is the Ocean case.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay. Is it Miss or Mrs. Ocean?
Miss.
Miss Ocean, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I need more money each month to pay for, his activities and food and clothing, his expenses as he's getting older.
Whose activities?
Kevin's, our son.
Kevin? Okay, how old is Kevin?
He's 14.
14, okay. And you need more money? He's not giving you enough money?
No, he pays for tuition and health care, but,
Wait a minute. He pays for tuition? If I remember correctly about tuition, it's kind of expensive. It's not anything that's cheap. So how much is he paying in tuition?
$395 a month.
$395 a month. And you say he pays what else?
For health care.
Healthcare? How much is healthcare?
Alright guys, buckle up, because we're stepping straight into the courtroom with Judge Vonda presiding. All rise, this is not a drill. Today's battle, the Ocean case, a tense clash over money, responsibilities, and growing pains. Miss Ocean stands firm, demanding more support for her 14-year-old son Kevin, as his activities and expenses spiral upward. The stage is set, and the stakes are higher than ever.
It's $185 a month.
$185 plus $395. Okay, is there anything else you want me to know? What type of activities?
Well, he's joined the football team.
Football.
And then he plays guitar.
Guitar. Okay, and has he enrolled in those activities yet, or?
Yes.
Okay, and you're paying for those?
Yes.
And you want him to pay for them?
At least help, yes.
Okay. So there isn't anything else you want to tell me before I move to him?
No.
All right. Sir?
Yes.
You pay $395 in tuition.
That's correct.
And is it $185 in health insurance? Because what I see $85 in health insurance.
It's $185.
It's $185, okay. And then...
Judge Vonda wastes no time cutting through the noise. Tuition, healthcare, football, guitar lessons, every dollar is scrutinized. Kevin's father insists he's already paying, but the numbers barely add up. Tensions rise as Miss Ocean lays out the truth. Every expense is a mountain she's climbing alone. The courtroom vibrates with the reality of financial strain, and Judge Vonda's gaze pierces through every excuse.
What else?
There's guitar lessons, clothes. Whenever he stays with me, I pay for, all his activities and everything else too. So it starts to add up.
Okay.
As you can imagine.
And she wants you to pay for more than that?
That's correct.
I'm not understanding this, ma'am. The way that child support works is supposed to pay a certain percentage for the child, not for you to just get off scot-free and have him paying for everything. That's not how this works.
I understand, but as he's getting older, his expenses are getting more.
And I understand that. And what do you do for a living?
I'm an administrative assistant.
So you make money too, right?
Yes.
So it naturally follows that you should be covering some of these expenses as well, correct?
Yes.
All right, so I'm not going to have him be responsible for each one of those things individually because he's doing a lot already.
It's a clash of logic versus emotion. Kevin's dad argues he's covering the essentials, but Judge Vonda isn't buying half measures. The law doesn't allow for off-the-hook tactics, and she makes that crystal clear. She dissects every payment, tuition, healthcare, extra activities, and forces both sides to confront the numbers. Every statement, every hesitation echoes in the tense silence of the courtroom.
And sir, where do you work?
I'm a pool cleaner.
Pool clean. How much do you make a year doing that?
About $45,000.
All right. Yeah, that's not how this works. I mean, did a friend of yours tell you that you can come in here and get him to, run him through the slammer and have him pay everything? Did somebody tell you that?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Well, were you thinking that on your own?
I just wanted more help paying for this.
All right, so I'm gonna need you to go ahead and pay for some of this on your own because I'm not going to make him responsible for everything. What I have here, sir, I'm not sure if your employer made a mistake on your documentation, but what you provided to the court for medical insurance, I have $85, not $185. So I only can give you credit for what's in front of me. If that's an error, you can come back at any time and, get that fixed. But I have to go with what's in front of me.
Now the spotlight shifts to the personal stakes. Miss Ocean works as an administrative assistant. Kevin's dad cleans pools for $45,000 a year. Judge Vonda isn't here for theatrics. She's here for accountability. The courtroom becomes a chessboard, each move analyzed, every word weighed. You can feel the frustration, the urgency, the raw human tension pressing down on the walls of the courtroom.
So based on $45,000 a year, I have your gross at $3,600. I have your net at $2,948.13, which would bring your child support amount to $589.63. However, considering that you do pay a lot for this child already, the Texas Family Code allows me to consider factors to deviate from what your child support amount should be. One of those factors being child care expenses. So what I'm going to do, instead of making you pay that $589.63, I'm going to make your child support $395 just to ensure that the child's tuition is covered every month. So that's your education. Your child's education is very important. So your child support is going to be based on that. So $395.
Judge Vonda digs deeper, questioning the documentation, calling out discrepancies, and refusing to let either party manipulate the truth. Health insurance figures clash, past payments clash with present claims, and the complexity of child support becomes undeniable. She balances the cold letter of the law with the messy reality of life, reminding everyone that responsibility isn't optional, it's enforced.
So you're raising my child support?
No, your child support is going down. So it
Oh, okay. I'm not good at math.
Yeah, no problem.
I was told there would be no math during this session. So.
And that's one, I thought that it would be the same thing when I went to law school. Somebody lied to me. I still have to do math. So instead of $589.63, your child support is going to be the $395 a month for the tuition that you would pay. And you, of course, will have to keep covering the health insurance. And if you choose to pay for football and guitar, that's up to you. But ma'am, you need to be responsible for something. So, does anybody have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Any questions?
No, I appreciate it though.
No problem. But you don't even have to thank me. You can thank the legislator because they give us the option to do this for people. It's just the right thing to do. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
In the end, Judge Vonda delivers a verdict that blends precision with fairness. Kevin's father is assigned a specific child support amount, factoring in the expenses he already covers. Miss Ocean leaves with partial relief, Kevin's needs partially secured, and the courtroom exhales. But the intensity lingers. This wasn't just a case, it was a raw, unflinching look at responsibility, law, and the cost of raising a child in the face of conflict.
The Vanderbilt court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of Vanderbilt.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Miss Vanderbilt?
Yes, ma'am.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, my son, he's 6 years old, and Damien, I'm actually bringing him to court because he hasn't paid child support in the last 3 years.
Okay.
And our son is 6, like I was saying.
Okay. Is that it? Does the child live with you?
He lives with me, and so I haven't had any kind of help. And whenever I call him to come get his son, he says he's going to come, but he doesn't show up. And so I'm here to get money for him to help take care of our son.
Okay, where is this Damien?
No.
No, ma'am.
Who are you?
I'm his wife.
All right, guys, listen up. Courtroom drama is about to hit hard. All rise. Judge Vonda enters, commanding the room, and immediately sets the tone. Miss Vanderbilt steps forward, eyes blazing with frustration, ready to expose a father who hasn't paid child support in 3 years. Her 6-year-old son is caught in the middle, and this is about to get intense.
Okay, that's great, but why are you here?
Because he's out there building the bridge of Gibraltar. He's an engineer.
Right, but this is his child, right?
Yes.
So this has nothing to do with you. So I'm confused as to why you're present today.
Oh, just to handle the current situation.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be cute. You're gonna help him just right. All right. So he's building what now?
The Bridge of Gibraltar over in Italy.
Oh. How much is he making for building this bridge?
I think easily like 80,000 just for that.
80,000 just for that?
Yeah, it's very important.
Judge Vonda cuts straight to the heart of the matter, questioning who's present and why. Damien's wife shows up claiming she's just handling the situation, but the tension is palpable. The courtroom is electric as personal stakes collide with legal obligations, and every word feels loaded. Bridges being built overseas suddenly become a backdrop to a domestic storm.
Oh, very important, right. Okay, according to what you submitted on his behalf, he makes about $104,000.
That sounds about right.
It sounds about right? Mm-hmm.
Can't
That's
pay
a
for
nice
his
ring you
child.
have on.
Oh, thank you.
Is that new? He just bought that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Interesting. Okay. Anything, do you all have any kids or anything?
Yes, we have 2 kids together.
2 kids, okay.
Cheated on me with her.
Excuse me?
I was saying he cheated on me with her.
Are you mad? Are you little mad or big mad?
I think I'm big mad.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Well,
because I like.
you know what? You're gonna have to get over it because this is not a therapy course.
Now we're talking money, big money. Judge Vonda zeroes in on Damien's earnings. $104,000 a year, enough to finally step up for his child. Miss Vanderbilt presses, revealing months of neglect and broken promises. The energy spikes as the courtroom shifts from polite inquiry to raw confrontation. Every gesture, every glance tells a story of resentment and expectation.
Okay?
Right. Okay.
You're gonna have to get over it. And I don't need you taunting her, okay? That's not cute. Ma'am, all this attitude, you know, you guys really need to try to be friends and get along. Well, you don't necessarily have to be friends. You should try to get along, considering that this is your child with her husband, and that is your stepchild.
I guess so.
You guess. No, that's what it is. So you two need to start trying to get along, and you need to get over yourself and stop being so mad.
Okay.
So, based on what
Things get personal. Accusations of cheating, anger, and past betrayal surface. Judge Vonda, firm and unyielding, reminds everyone this isn't therapy, it's a courtroom. You can feel the intensity in the air as she demands civility while navigating the emotional landmines. The clash of personalities makes the stakes even higher, and the tension is almost unbearable.
based on what he makes that you provided to the court, he's going to be paying child support. Did you know that by you showing up today and telling me how much he makes that he would have to pay?
That doesn't make any sense. How like, why? Like, he's already paying for me and my kids.
Oh.
And she should have been a better wife.
Oh.
I mean, I was
Excuse
giving
me?
him what she
How do you
shouldn't.
know what type of wife that she was? Were you in their house? Yes or no?
No, well,
Yes, she was,
but-
but I wasn't there
What, you know,
in my
you know
bed
what?
and stuff.
The fact that you think that is even funny is not attractive at all. So, ma'am, he was served to be here today. He failed to show up. And unfortunately, he's going to have to be in default, which means that I can honor her request to make him pay child support.
Then comes the turning point. Damien didn't show up. Default time. Judge Vonda doesn't hesitate. She lays down the law, making it clear child support will proceed regardless. The courtroom watches as the numbers are calculated, dollars and cents determining the fate of a young boy. This isn't just paperwork, it's justice, and it's delivered with precision and fire.
Please don't look confused. It kills me when you come on here and you show up for him. This has obviously nothing to do with you, but you want to show up in his place and then look confused when he's ordered to pay child support based on what you submitted to the court. So, based on that $104,000, I have his gross at $8,666.67, net of $6,525.63. Who pays health insurance for?
I do.
How much do you pay?
For both of us, $300.
No, ma'am.
For him, $150.
Yes, for him only $150.
Yes,
He's
ma'am.
also going to be responsible for reimbursing that too. Make sure you relay that message to him when he finished building this so important bridge, okay? Okay, I have child support with the reimbursement for health insurance at the $150. I have that set at $1,112.53.
Wait, Judge.
Wait, you're looking real confused. What is it?
No, okay, so anytime she asks for money, he sends it. And I've seen him do it. And anytime he calls to come see his child with her,
Health insurance, reimbursements, and logistical battles dominate the next stage. Every dollar is accounted for, every obligation weighed. Miss Vanderbilt pushes back, trying to justify her frustrations, while Judge Vonda keeps a razor-sharp focus, making it clear gifts or voluntary contributions don't count. The drama escalates, showing just how complicated and emotionally charged child support disputes can be.
he's willing to go, but anytime he calls, she never picks up. He's like, where is he? Never hear from her. Like, he really does try.
That's the problem.
And
I should have to call him.
Excuse me. You will not do that. You will not address her. You will address me.
Yes, ma'am.
So anything that he has given her directly is considered a gift. He doesn't get credit for that.
He needs to.
Well, he needed to be here as well, didn't he? But he thought the bridge building was more important.
Well, yeah, he has to support me and my family as well.
Right, but his son is also his family as well, so you might want to learn how to blend a family, okay?
Oh, I know how to blend.
Oh, you know what? Is there anything further?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you all are dismissed.
Finally, Judge Vonda brings it home. Damien's obligations are set, the numbers finalized, and the courtroom tension begins to dissipate, but not without leaving a mark. Lessons on responsibility, family blending, and the harsh realities of absence echo through the room. She dismisses the case, leaving everyone to process what justice truly looks like when accountability meets human emotion.
All rise. Judge Vanderbilt Court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of the Ghost.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Miss Ghost, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, we have a 1-year-old daughter named Alexis Ray. We're not together anymore. We were married for 2 years. We divorced because I like women. And so I want to put him on child support. He don't do nothing for his little girl. So that's basically.
Okay. So you all divorced, have a 1-year-old.
Yes, ma'am.
And you want him to pay child support?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, seems pretty straightforward. Sir, what do you have to say about that?
Your Honor, I don't have a problem paying child support, but, she did leave me for somebody else. She cheated on me throughout our relationship and things like that.
That's another court that has nothing to do with me. Continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright guys, buckle up. This is Judge Vonda's courtroom, and today we're diving into a case that's far from ordinary. Miss Ghost is here, and she's not holding back. Her 1-year-old daughter, Alexis Ray, is at the center of a bitter dispute over child support. 2 years of a turbulent relationship have left scars, and now the court is set to uncover the truth. Emotions are running high, tension's thick, and nobody's stepping lightly in front of Judge Vonda.
I only make $16 an hour, ma'am, as a warehouse supervisor, so it's really hard to make the ends meet. So I don't know how much I can give. It's expensive to live where we live,
Well, according to the documents you provided, you made $18 an hour, not $16.
Oh.
So
He's
you
also
don't
a
know how
liar,
much you
Your
made?
Honor. No, ma'am, I was mistaken. I apologize.
Oh, okay. But you get a check every month, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all made the perfect couple. You're the liar, she's the cheater.
Well, that's semantics right there. That's the particulars. He lied. I didn't cheat on him.
Okay, well, we already established that he lies. I mean,
Oh, yeah, see, I told you he was a liar.
Well, I mean, you didn't even have to tell me that.
You knew that, right?
I don't know how you do it every single time.
What do you?
What I don't need you all to do is address each other. You all
Yes,
will
ma'am.
address me. There's obviously a reason that you're no longer married, okay?
Because he's a cheater.
No, because you guys were the perfect storm is why you guys are not married anymore.
The father steps up, trying to defend himself, claiming financial struggles and past betrayals. He insists he's earning just $16 an hour, barely scraping by, but Judge Vonda quickly cuts through the fog. Documents say otherwise. Suddenly, what seemed like an honest explanation turns into a maze of contradictions. Lies are challenged, accusations fly, and the courtroom atmosphere heats up. Judge Vonda's gaze never wavers. She's here to expose the reality, not let excuses slide.
Now, in terms of healthcare, who pays it for this child?
He pays it.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Well,
She's on his Medicaid.
Okay, so wait a minute. The child lives with you, but
Yes, ma'am.
and the child is on Medicaid.
Yes, ma'am.
So, are you paying Medicaid yet, or you haven't started paying them?
Yes, ma'am. I am paying for the child's health care right now.
Okay, so you guys understand that Medicaid is not health insurance, right?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that is health. It's not health insurance per se in terms of a private carrier, but for the child, that particular service is through the state of Texas. So that money does have to be repaid to the state.
Judge Vonda methodically addresses healthcare obligations, highlighting the difference between Medicaid and private insurance. Alexis Ray's well-being is non-negotiable, and the father must understand that state-funded care is no free pass. The discussion is precise, relentless, and designed to leave no loopholes. Every misstep, every misunderstanding is laid bare. By now, the courtroom is electric. Every word Judge Vonda speaks carries weight, shaping the fate of this young child.
You're not paying health insurance to her. You understand it, right? Or you didn't understand?
I
'Cause you're looking real
understand.
confused.
I understand that now, ma'am.
You understand it now? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So you understand that Medicaid has to be reimbursed to the state, and you're going to have to start paying child support at $18 an hour. You understand that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You looked real depressed just then. I mean, did I say something wrong?
No, ma'am. It's just, I just know how much it's going to hurt, ma'am. That's all.
Know how much is what is going to hurt you.
The child support hit.
And you do understand that, Mom, are you working?
No, ma'am.
Why aren't you working? Why aren't you working?
I mean, I just don't work.
You don't want to work, but you think that he is solely responsible for taking care of your 1-year-old?
Well, she lives with me, so I take
excuse
it.
me, I was talking, thanks. If she does live with you, yes, she does live with you, and he will be obligated to pay child support.
Mom reveals she isn't currently employed, and Judge Vonda doesn't hold back. The father may be obligated to pay, but parental responsibility goes both ways. The courtroom tension spikes when Miss Ghost drops another bomb. She's pregnant again. Judge Vonda immediately clarifies the law. Unborn children do not factor into current child support determinations. Truth, evidence, and timing dominate the conversation, leaving no room for emotional manipulation or delay.
Because of that. But you also need to be working too. So, are you going to come back in here next time with some proof of looking for a job?
Oh, yes, ma'am, I will, and I'm currently pregnant again. So we might
Your
be
Honor,
for
that is not my child.
Oh, that was my next question, but
I ain't touched her in like almost a year.
okay, that is good information to know.
Wouldn't
That
touch her.
has nothing to do with this, because a child that is not born is not a child within existence at this moment, so therefore child support can be determined anyway.
We'll be back, though.
You'll be back for
We'll be
that
back.
child. Okay, well, when you return, we will discuss
somebody
that
else.
child.
With you. We'll be back with you.
Well, sir, just make sure you know, I just want you to know that you do have the right to get a DNA test.
Oh, really?
Yes, you have a right to get a DNA test on that child that she's pregnant with, just to make sure if she does bring you back, that if it's not your child, you won't be placed on child support.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you understand that?
But it's your child, so don't worry about that.
Ma'am, I don't need you addressing him, okay? And as of right now, we don't know whose child it is. When I say we, I'm speaking about the court. We don't know whose child it is.
Judge Vonda calculates the father's financial responsibility with precision. $18 an hour, 60 hours a week. Numbers that turn casual excuses into undeniable facts. The gross and net income are laid out, and the consequences are clear. Medicaid reimbursement is mandatory, and child support is no longer negotiable. Judge Vonda's delivery is firm, relentless, and designed to drive the point home. Accountability isn't optional. It's the law.
Because you're currently pregnant, he hasn't had an opportunity to do a DNA test, okay?
Get pregnant from another girl.
All right. Sir, I do not need that extra sidebar over there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. All right, so based on $18 an hour, what is your work week? And truthfully, how many hours do you work a week?
Roughly 60 hours a week, ma'am.
Okay, you told the truth about that. I just have to verify everything that you say from now on. So, $18 an hour at 60 hours per week. That brings your gross to about $2,160. Your net of $1,903.58. Now, in terms of health insurance, at another time, you do have the right to get some sort of health insurance plan for your child. However, for today, you're going to have to reimburse that money to Medicaid. So what I'll have to do is I'm going to take 9% of your gross, that $2,160 amount. 9% of that is $194.40. Now, if you are able to find some health insurance that's cheaper than that, that would be great. You have the right to do that, and when that does happen, you can come back to court and we can make.
The retroactive support hits hard. $6,600 owed for the past 12 months, now structured in manageable monthly payments. Judge Vonda methodically explains every figure, ensuring the father fully understands the weight of his obligations. No theatrics, no empty threats. This is legal reality. Each calculation underscores a critical principle. Neglect or avoidance cannot escape justice, especially when a child's welfare is at stake.
The change, okay? But as of today, that's the number. Then you're going to pay, your child support obligation is $380.72. But mom, sir, asked that you pay back pay since the day that the child was born. You know what that means, right?
No, ma'am.
So pretty much that $380 amount, you're going to be responsible for paying that for the past 12 months. Yeah. You're looking real confused right now.
Not confused, concerned, ma'am. That's all.
Well, okay, so up until this point, you have not been giving her any type of financial support for your child. Isn't that correct? It's a yes or no.
I have, ma'am, but I can't prove it because it's always been cash. I've always.
So the answer is no.
Yes, ma'am.
Because if you've given her cash, that's a gift, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So the back pay that she requested for the past 12 months would bring your back pay, is also known as retroactive child support, $6,600, okay? And I'm going to make that payable at $100 per month.
Emotions simmer in the courtroom as both parents process the rulings. Judge Vonda doesn't shy away from calling out dishonesty or laziness, emphasizing parental responsibility. Cash given informally doesn't count. It's about documented, reliable support. The father realizes that past inaction has real consequences, while Miss Ghost understands the law is on her side. The tension, the drama, and the cold, hard facts combine to create an unforgettable courtroom showdown.
So your new child support obligation is going to be $480.72 a month. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you all have any further questions or anything? Any concerns you want to bring to the attention of the court?
Yeah, ma'am.
Anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Your Honor.
Finally, the case closes, but the lessons remain. Judge Vonda dismisses the parties, leaving a clear educational message for anyone watching. Child support is not optional. Retroactive payments can be enforced, and truth and accountability always prevail in her courtroom. Even in the chaos of emotions, accusations, and family drama, the law cuts through the noise. Alexis Ray's future is protected, and Judge Vonda's decisive rulings remind everyone, justice waits for no one.